And welcome back. I'm sitting down with the usual suspects, and you just heard their song, Clothes of Sand. Why don't you guys tell us a little bit about, you've been playing for a couple months now. What was your first show like?
Our first show was interesting because as a band we played together for a week, and we decided to open up for an established band in the area out of the bar. It didn't go so well. I decided to party up a little bit before the show. I maybe partied a little bit too much and wasn't really in the best physical state for the show. So I was up there. I was struggling, and I mean there was nobody there. We couldn't get into it. We almost got into a fight with the bouncer at the door because he wouldn't let us in.
We showed up like a half an hour before. We had to use all their equipment, and I know my bass didn't work with the guy's bass amp for some reason. And Sam's on this drum kit that looks like it belonged on stage with Kiss or something.
I was on like a 20-piece drum kit. Really? And as you can see, I play a 4-piece set, so it was a little bit weird for me.
Yeah, quite a transition.
Yeah.
And they're like yelling at Sam because he's not playing the bass drum loud enough, and Sam's like, "Well, this is how I'm playing the bass drum. This is what I do. Like, what do you want from me?"
I don't kick a hole in the bass drum. I play the bass drum. I don't kick a hole in it, but that's what they wanted me to do.
And it was just like one of those shows where everybody was just like staring at you. Like,
nobody
was dancing. Nobody was dancing. Nobody was singing along or anything. We're just up there like going through the motions, and like it was a horrible show first, but it was probably the best thing that could have happened to us at the time because it made us realize that as individuals we might be good musicians, but as a band we just weren't there yet, and we needed to put more time and effort into it than we did. And from that day forward, we made it a point to try to practice at least once a week. And, if we had a show, we were definitely practicing at least once that week, maybe twice. And it really made us put more time and effort into what we were doing as a band. So, though it was a negative experience for us, I think at the same time it was very positive.
I'm sure, being that it was your first show, it's also nice to get it out of the way. Because I'm sure every band hits that rough patch where they have a realization like that. So do you think it was nice to get it out of the way, early off in the career?
Yeah, that was my first bar experience, playing at a bar. So it was very, very different. The highlight of the show for me was we played old-time rock and roll, and 2 65-year-old women got up and danced, and that was always good. Good to see that.
Always good.
But
always like it when the old ladies get rocking out.
They're the
best
dancers.
They were grooving.
So now that you've had this learning experience, what do you differently to prepare for a show?
Well, I mean, we definitely don't drink before the show. At least I don't. And like I said, I mean, we practice. We get there early now. We set up, and that way, if something is wrong, we forget something, we have time to go back and get it, or we have time to make adjustments to whatever it is. And I think we enjoy it a lot more now too. We don't get as nervous, we know what we have to do, we go and do it, and it's just a lot of fun for us now.
Good, that's really what it's all about. I mean, I'm sure you guys know as well as anybody, you just want to get out there and have fun, right? Or maybe you're just in it for the girls. Or
for me, I just love playing. I mean, I'll play, anywhere, anytime. So, for me, it's just, it's a blast. I look forward to it. Like the end of the week, you work all week, and then here comes Friday night, and it's time for a gig, and, you get all amped up, you go out, you play music, people get up, dance, sing. It's a great feeling.
It's definitely not for the girls either, because with the exception of Sam, everybody here is engaged or married or has a long-term girlfriend. So, it's I feel like we need to say that because they are the most supportive people next to probably our parents. They're the most supportive people in our lives, and they always make an effort to come out to the shows. So, I just want to say hi to Brandy.
Yeah, my girlfriend hasn't missed a show in the 3 years I've been playing up here.
Really?
Some nights, we went a year, we played the same songs, I think, every night, and she's sitting there and she's probably thinking to herself, oh man, not again this one. But, she's there every night supporting me. We go to practice, once a week. That's a lot of time you got to devote, and she's great about it.
That's great. Like you said, they're very supportive, so I'm sure it really helps to have somebody like that behind you. And for Sam, I'm sure it's great to kind of have these guys to funnel all the extra girls your way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, you said it's nice to have the people there. I forget how you worded it, but when you're playing a show, what's your favorite part of the show?
For me, it's for every show, I kind of get up there and I usually say we have 3 rules. You know, the one rule is if you know the song, you got to sing along. The other rule is everybody's got to get up and dance. You know, get into the show. Like, the more you get into it, the better we play. And then the third rule is everybody's got to get drunk or something like that. Everybody's got to have a good time. So for me, I don't want to speak for the whole band, but for me, it's when we're up there playing a song, whether it's an original or a cover, and people are getting into it and people are enjoying themselves, because like you said, like, it's all about, we need to enjoy ourselves, but ultimately we're there for entertainment purposes. And we're there for people's enjoyment. So, that's the best part for me. I don't know about these guys, but.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. The more the crowd gets into it, the better we play. We feed off of each other, and it could be really good, or it could be like the first gig.
Yeah, you definitely you feed off the energy. I mean, like he said, if people are into it, then we're gonna get into it, and then we're gonna play better, and then. He's going to notice that Mike's playing better and now he's going to get into it more, you know what I mean? And we just build, and then, by the end of the night, we're grooving, I mean.
Yeah, I think part of that experience, too, is when you play out with the same group of guys a couple of times and you play at the bar scene where there's people dancing, you kind of learn what gets people up dancing and what kind of grooves you do, not just as a band, but personally as a musician. I mean, I'm sure every single one of us has a point in the show where we've reached where we get into it like all the more, you know what I mean? And there's just like, we reach that threshold that there's just like, it just doesn't get any better, you know what I mean? There's people dancing, people singing, we're having a good time, enjoying each other's company, playing music, and just doing what we do, and we have a really good time together.
It makes the time go faster, too. Because, like, when you're playing at a bar, they expect you to play 3-4 hours. Mm-hmm. And when you're up there and you're enjoying yourself, it doesn't feel like 4 hours. But, like, we played that first show, we played for an hour, and the time would not go by fast enough.
Oh my God.
It was just like, time just stood still, like, completely.
Right. Well, up next we have your song, Home. Why don't we take a look at that, and then we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards. All right, so here's the usual suspects with Home.